Welcome to Venus Transmissions. I'm Sat Avtar. So we're going to do a practice today, but we're also going to talk about how to regulate the nervous system and what we need to go through those really difficult times of breakups, not just from partners, but from family. And when we have to get the strength to choose ourselves and like why that's so important and how to deal with these times. We're going to do a practice that supports the nervous system, supports the focus of our mind, supports us choosing ourselves. Because a lot of times, we'll go to talk therapy or, we'll watch videos and we'll want to do something, but we'll feel like that we don't have the strength to do it. Or we'll get really, really confused in it. And we'll really feel, when we're feeling old trauma, we need to support our nervous systems and our body and slow down. Because that's so much of the problem, is that we make decisions, rash decisions. We react. We just think a thought and then we do it or we say it. And it creates a lot of commotion, a lot of chaos, creates circumstances that we don't want. And then we have to try and fix it later, right? And we'll give ourselves a chance today to have an experience of ourselves in a calmer state. So before we get started, VenusTransmissions.com, you can find my 5-day free voice activation course. This course is important, and it's important for not just women, but men to learn how to speak. When we have a block, to feel the block and be able to get through it, to feel that hurt person inside us that doesn't want to speak their truth and start to unlock that energy. You can also find more information about working with me one-on-one. I'm going to be starting a women's membership coaching in the next couple months. And AquarianYogi.net is my online yoga studio. You want to have some place that you can go every day to practice a class. And those classes have full Kundalini classes with Kriyas and half-an-hour meditations. Really, really deep stuff. So what's really going on when we're in a situation where we're frustrated, and let's say we're going through a breakup and we feel that heart pain, we feel that grief, and what happens is we look at the other person and our first reaction is to internally, in a way, blame them. Or not blame them, but think that they are the cause of why we are feeling this way. Because we can still communicate in an elevated way, but be feeling a resonance of loss and grief and separation. Metaphorically, this separation isn't really about the separation of us from them. It's about the separation of us from ourselves and forgetting that we don't need anyone externally. Of course, when someone leaves and our lives change, or if someone passes away, we've energetically created a new being out of these relationships. Think of your relationships as another life force that maybe doesn't have a body or is invisible, but it's still there, and it can take time to transform that. You transform that by getting into the beliefs and getting really connected, sitting with that hurt parts of us and loving them. And then it's like magic. They transform into love and connection and beauty. And the sadness becomes this palpable feeling of heart connection and gratitude. We're going to practice a meditation today on our energy of maturity and connecting to our heart center. And when I say maturity, just the idea is that a lot of us, as we're going on the spiritual journey, we're stepping into ourselves. We're stepping into, the maturity of ourselves, that golden gift of realization and the lessons, although I don't like using the word lessons, but getting the grace out of our experiences and taking responsibility for ourselves is really, what it's about. Not being codependent in an energetic or emotional way. And it's a process. We think you turn 18 and you leave the house and then you're an adult, and that's just not how it works. We are all transforming ourselves on such deep levels right now, and our relationships with family or with partners are, the ways that we are opening up to the maturity of ourselves. I recently, I don't talk to a large portion of my family anymore, and I don't talk to them because I didn't feel that I was being treated with honesty or grace. I felt very gaslighted, and that is me taking responsibility for myself and stepping into my own maturity, knowing that I don't need anyone else. That's why when we're being treated in a way that we don't like, or there's a situation with a relationship that's causing tension and unhappiness, we usually have a tendency to step into it and try and fix it rather than stepping back and trying to fix ourselves. So think about that reality today, and think about it for a long time. Take some space, especially in this month where it's a lot about relationships and our expression, how changing that one habit can really effectively change so much. You can feel, if you close your eyes, you can feel the energy that's resonating inside you, that is confused, that feels small, that is asking for help. It's not asking for help from the outside, it's asking for your help and your support. And that is the process of healing and knowing that you can love your way through anything. Let's do some opening stretches before we do any meditation practice. And as we begin sitting up nice and tall, hands in Gyan Mudra, feel the energy of taking responsibility for yourself, loving yourself. Knowing that when you step away from things that you don't feel are resonating with your desires or honoring you, that you need to step away and do what honors yourself so that the energy can shift, so you can start shifting yourself and your energy. These practices that we do in Kundalini Yoga, they allow us the strength of a strong nervous system, getting good sleep, balanced hormones, and that's what helps us process the emotions. That's what helps us make the decisions. That's what helps us really unfold and clear our own illusions away so we can start to process and step into our own power. Become aware of your breath, inhaling and expanding the belly and the chest, expanding the back out, and then exhaling and bringing the navel point towards the spine. Notice how your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, your legs, your feet, how you're feeling everywhere, wherever the tension is. And if any thoughts come up when you connect with that tension, remember to accept them, to love them. Don't push them away. It's the one thing that we do so often is we feel something uncomfortable and we just want to get rid of it. I invite you to bring that feeling closer and love it and see that that is what transforms energy quicker. Let's put our legs out straight. We'll do a twist. Bring the left knee in and hold that. Sit up nice and tall. And just move from side to side. So you're going to twist to the left and put your arm in front of the left leg. You can put it like any way that's comfortable. Push through with the bottom of the heel. Just feel the twist in the upper back. Opening the heart center, relaxing the body, keeping relaxed. Now switch sides. Bring the right knee in. Open the heart center. Twist the body to the right, opening the heart. Push through the bottom of the heel of the left leg. Relax the jaw. Relax the shoulders. Nice deep breaths. And then come back to the center. Let's do a forward fold that's really good for activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the part of our nervous system that is relaxing. Grab the toes. I'm a bit tight because this is my first practice of the day. Relax the neck. When you exhale, relax even more. Feel any tension. Just feel yourself relax more and more. Bringing your head closer to your knees. Feel the release of the tension. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come up. Come back to the center. Let's put our legs in a butterfly. And let's reach forward to one side. Relax. See how far we can bring the hands forward while still staying relaxed. And then come back to the center. Switch sides. And come back to the center. Come into easy pose. Let's do some neck rolls. Open the jaw first. Move the tongue around the inside of the mouth. Left ear, left shoulder. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Switch directions. To the center. Let's do just a few spinal flexes before we begin the meditation. Practicing yoga and drinking water with my Guinness cup. I stopped drinking about 15 years ago. And I probably had a couple glasses of wine or like a few sips or a half a glass of wine. And I have to say, it's one of the best things you can do to retain health and youth is to not drink. Especially if you're going through a breakup or you're going through a hard time, not to use those coping mechanisms and, feed your body the healthy things, even though we want to grab the other things that help us escape. This is why these kind of practices are so important, because they're the healthy coping mechanisms that we want to engage in. Hands are on the shins. Inhale forward like someone is pulling on your heart with a string. And then exhale. Keep the chin level. Mentally vibrate the word Sat on the inhale and Nam on the exhale. Inhale, forward. Relax. We're going to close our eyes and take our hands. First, you want to watch what I'm doing. And we're putting the hands over the face. We're going to inhale and then use the sides of the hand to block the nostril as we hold the breath for as long as we can. And then we open and exhale. Now, as we do this, you'll feel a deep sense of comfort and stillness. You're coming inside to the cocoon of yourself. And as we do this, think that you are powerful. Think and feel that you are a flame rising in the dark, and that you are mature, graceful, that you can act with your highest intentions with ease. Place the hands over the face and inhale. Make the inhale nice and long. Block the nostrils and hold. Think maturity. I am mature. I am wise. And when you can't hold the breath anymore, exhale out the nose. Open up the hands just a little bit. And make sure that exhale is long and deep. Keep going. Keep that focus on the energy of maturity, growth, stability. You are the source of all power. You are the source of all your comfort, filling your own heart, your own being. Standing tall, your own parent, your own partner. See a light around you and inside you. Keep that mental focus on maturity. Rising above all of it. Feel the whisper of your heart. Reaching out to you. Go through it. Keep up. Now inhale. Suspend the breath, pull a little bond. It's pulling in and up like you're doing a Kegel, in on the navel as long as you're not on your cycle or you're pregnant. Exhale. Bring your hands on your heart center. And we're going to chant from the navel. I am thine in mine, myself. Waheguru, Waheguru. Wahe means wow. Guru, that energy that we all have inside us that brings us from darkness to light. Feel the pulse of your heart. I am thine in mine, myself. Waheguru. 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 I am thine and 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 mine, myself. Waheguru. Inhale. Suspend the breath and hold the heart center. And hear those words, I am thine in mine, myself. Waheguru. Exhale. Keep the meditation at the heart center. And what do those words mean? I am thine in mine, myself. I am myself. I am powerful. I am thine in mine, myself. I am contained. I am my source, myself. Waheguru. Thank you. Thank you. It is. It's all that is. You are the light. The light. You are whole and true. I am thine in mine, in my heart, in my soul, in my body. I am myself. Sit with that energy, that self-love, that self-validation. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands. Feel that you're sitting taller, that your heart is more open, that you're powerful. And remember that you are yourself. I am thine in mine. What does that mean, in mine? I am in myself. I connect with myself. I only need myself. Waheguru, Waheguru. You are telling the universe, you are telling your soul that it is. VenusTransmissions.com for my 5-day free voice challenge and my other courses. And AquarianYogi.net. You can try it for a week for free, getting access to dozens of meditations and videos. Please leave any comments below. Tell me your experience. Share. Satnam.